My dear friend, welcome. Take a slow breath and feel the air glide in as though life itself is whispering that you are safe. Allow your shoulders to soften. Feel the surface beneath you supporting every part of your body. In this moment, there is nowhere else to be, nothing else to do. You and I are simply here together, sharing a quiet space that invites calm. Many people carry worries like stones in a pocket, concerns about work, family, or unspoken dreams that seem too far away. Those stones can feel heavy, yet even the heaviest pocket can be emptied with a gentle hand. As you exhale, picture the weight gently slipping away. Each breath becomes a small act of kindness toward yourself, telling every cell that ease is possible. Feel the chest expand and let warmth spread through the ribs, the arms, the hands. You are giving your nervous system a note that says, "Peace lives here." Now bring attention to the gentle rhythm of your heart. It beats without being forced, a perfect example of natural cooperation with life. This inner pulse is proof that the universe already knows how to care for you. When doubt or hurry appears, pause and listen to that quiet drum. It has carried you through sleepless nights and joyful mornings alike. Whisper softly, "Thank you, heart." Gratitude settles unsettled thoughts like snowflakes drifting onto still water. With every beat, feel a wave of calm spread down the spine, through the legs, into the soles of the feet. Grounded, you become a living sanctuary where hope can grow. Some viewers arrive today feeling restless, perhaps asking, "Will my dreams ever come true?" Others feel numb, unsure what to want anymore. Wherever you stand on that path, you are welcome. Life never demands perfection. It only asks for willingness. Allow the willingness to unfold inside you, like petals opening to early sun. Let any self-judgment fall away. It might try to cling for a moment, yet kindness is stronger. Speak quietly within. "It is safe for me to relax. I am willing to learn." These words are keys that open inner doors. Notice how the jaw loosens, how the brow unfurrows. Ease is not weakness. It is fertile soil for every new idea and every fresh feeling. As you listen, sense a soft glow around the body. Think of it as the light of attention. Where awareness goes, energy flows. If there is tension in the neck, bring light there and witness it melting. If there is a flutter of worry in the belly, smile inwardly and breathe into that spot. The body hears this smile even when the lips do not move. Muscles uncoil, the breath deepens. A small inner voice sighs with relief, glad to be heard. You are already practicing self-care, simply by noticing with compassion. This is not a task to add to a list. It is a gift you give yourself in less time than it takes to sip water. Now gently picture a cozy room inside your mind. The floor is soft, the air pleasantly warm. In this inner room, you can place any thought, any feeling, without fear of judgment. See yourself sitting there, hands resting lightly on your lap, eyes soft, heart open. Around you floats quiet expectancy, like morning hush before birds begin to sing. You know something good is coming, yet you don't need to chase it. This room becomes your personal sanctuary, available anytime, day or night. When the outside world feels loud, you can return here with a single breath. Invite the words, "I see my good," and life lovingly brings it to me. Allow them to rise on the breath, then float on the exhale. Repeat as slowly or as quickly as feels natural. Feel each word as truth, not as wishful thinking. This affirmation is a partnership statement between you and the creative power of the universe. Say it again in your heart and let warmth spread across the chest. There is no forcing, no pleading, only calm assurance that life delights in matching your clear, loving vision. You may notice thoughts wandering. That is simply the mind's habit, like a puppy sniffing every corner. When it happens, smile inside and guide it back with affection. No scolding. The puppy returns gladly when called with love. Your kind attention is the leash made of silk. Over time, wandering becomes shorter, returning becomes easier, and peace lengthens like afternoon shadows. If tears rise, let them. Tears clear pathways the same way rain freshens the air. They do not signal weakness. They show that frozen feelings are melting. Place a gentle hand over your heart and breathe through the waves. Whisper, "All is well. I allow healing." Feel comfort seep into every cell, like warm tea spreading through cold hands. Let the river of emotion flow until it finds its own quiet pool. Before we move further, choose one small physical gesture to anchor this sense of safety, perhaps touching thumb to forefinger or resting a palm upon the heart. Use this gesture whenever anxiety whispers. The body will recall today's peace and reproduce it like a familiar melody. This is how you begin teaching your nervous system a new default setting: calm, trusting, open. Now, dear one, with body grounded and heart soothed, you stand at the doorway of inner vision. The next step will feel like stepping into sunlight after gentle rain. Your feet are on steady ground. Your chest carries warm hope. Your mind holds the key affirmation. You and life are about to create a quiet partnership that sings of endless possibilities. Pause here, taking 3 slower breaths. Feel gratitude for showing up. Feel appreciation for every cell cooperating in this moment of calm. Know that peace is power, softness is strength, and willingness is the golden doorway to miracles. Hold this awareness gently, like a candle flame cupped from the wind. Let us continue. Quietly now, allow a scene to form on the screen behind your eyelids. It may begin as a faint shape or a color. Give it space to clarify. There is no rush. Inner pictures grow best in patient soil. Simply observe. Perhaps you sense the shape of a long-held desire: steady health, supportive relationships, creative success, or financial ease. Maybe you feel it rather than see it, like a warm tide washing the heart. Allow whichever form arrives. Trust that the subconscious mind understands your intention even when words falter. Notice any soft colors, gentle sounds, or pleasant textures. Immerse yourself for a few breaths, then release the scene to float upward like a soap bubble, shimmering with possibility. You have just practiced the quiet power of inner vision. Unlike willpower, which strains and tires, this gentle focus cooperates with universal intelligence. Think of a gardener placing a seed in fertile soil. Once planted, the gardener does not tug at the seed each morning to force growth. Instead, the gardener waters, gives sunlight, and trusts the mystery under the earth. In the same way, your effortless picture waters the seed of experience. Trust that unseen roots are forming even when nothing appears on the surface. Whisper, "I allow life to surprise me with perfect timing." Feel how this statement loosens tension in the belly and shoulders, as though untying a tight ribbon. To deepen trust, start a soft-covered notebook, your visualization journal. Each day, jot a few lines about how the practice felt, any gentle images that appeared, or emotions that rose and fell. Keep language simple and kind. Over weeks, you will see patterns of growing ease, small confirmations from life, and a clearer sense of direction. Reading these notes later will reinforce faith in the process, much like watching leaves sprout on what once looked like bare twigs. It is useful to understand that the mind and body speak one language. When thoughts are calm, muscles loosen, digestion improves, breathing steadies. This harmony opens pathways for creativity and intuitive solutions. Picture a river free of debris. Water moves swiftly, nourishing fields along its path. The same principle applies to calm thought. Resources flow toward you with less resistance. If old stories of struggle pop up, greet them kindly. They are echoes from days when you did not know how powerful you truly are. Thank them for their effort to protect you, then invite them to rest. As they settle, space opens for fresher stories, stories of ease, delight, and quiet expansion. Sometimes a skeptic inside may whisper, "Isn't daydreaming a waste of time?" Smile at this voice. Offer a gentle answer. Quiet vision is not idle wishing. It is active collaboration with an intelligent universe that responds to clear feeling more than frantic action. When you see goodness, feel it, then let go. You provide a clear blueprint for life to follow. Action will still come, yet it will rise naturally, guided by insight rather than driven by anxiety. This saves energy, reduces mistakes, and allows outcomes better than anything planned by force. Let us now address thoughts that cloud the inner screen. They sometimes appear as memories, opinions, or fears repeating past conclusions. These mental clouds can dim the brightness of vision, yet they dissolve in the sunlight of awareness. One helpful exercise involves a sheet of paper and a pen. Write down any belief that says you cannot receive your desire. For instance, "It is too late," or "I am not skilled enough." Write each thought without judgment, as though noting items on a grocery list. When finished, read them softly aloud, acknowledging they once tried to keep you safe. Then, with a deep breath, tear the page slowly. Hear the sound of paper ripping. Feel tension slipping from your shoulders. Drop the pieces into a recycling bin or burn safely if possible. As the paper transforms, so does the belief. Whisper, "I set you free, and I set myself free." Sense fresh space opening in the mind, like curtains parting to reveal morning sun. Notice how the body reacts to this release. Perhaps shoulders drop, jaw relaxes, or breath deepens. Everything is connected. If tightness lingers, place one hand on the heart and the other on the lower belly. Inhale gently, feeling both hands rise together. Exhale with a soft sigh and feel them fall. Repeat 3 times. This hand-over-heart gesture tells the nervous system, "We are safe, release is allowed." Muscles listen, blood circulates more smoothly, and the inner screen brightens. Begin to replace each outdated belief with a simple, nurturing truth. For example, trade "I can't" for "I am willing." Replace "it's too hard" with "step by step, everything becomes easier." Speak the new sentence out loud or silently, and notice a gentle warmth spreading across the chest. This warmth is energy shifting, making room for healthier patterns. Repeat your chosen truth each time the old thought knocks. Over days and weeks, the knock will soften and eventually become silent. Neural pathways rewired by kindness stay strong, just as a well-used path across grass stays clear. Complement mental release with a brief physical act. Roll shoulders in slow circles, then let them settle. Tilt the head gently from side to side, stretching the neck. Release the tongue from the roof of the mouth. Such small movements remind the body that change is happening not only in thought, but in muscle and bone. You are teaching every layer of self that ease is your new normal. Finish by shaking the hands for a few seconds, flicking away residual tension like water drops. Feel tingles of freshness traveling through fingertips, wrists, and forearms, signaling renewed flow. To anchor this refreshed state, speak another affirmation. I am willing to let go. Spaciousness is safe. Say it slowly, letting each word settle into the breath. Feel the ribs expand, the diaphragm soften, the floor supporting you without effort. Spaciousness is not emptiness. It is fertile ground waiting for joyful ideas. Return to this phrase whenever tightness tries to return. Over time, the body will respond on its own, relaxing at the first syllable. Finally, honor yourself for each mental cloud you have dispersed today. Even one small release makes space for dazzling new light. Place both hands over the heart, close the eyes, breathe gently, and soak in the quiet. Silence is not a void, it is filled with healing potential. By practicing these steps, you polish the inner lens through which vision flows. Clear lens, clear picture, clear pathway for universal support. The partnership between thought, body, and life itself grows smoother each time you choose gentle release. You have now created a calm sanctuary, embraced the quiet power of vision, and cleared mental clutter that once blocked your light. The path ahead will continue to unfold with grace, yet for now, simply rest in the peace that you have earned through willingness and kindness toward yourself. Feel the freshness of a garden after rain, the hush of dawn before birdsong. Trust that your next breath will carry even more ease, and the universe will meet your gentle readiness with perfect opportunities. Now let us explore the beauty of loving ourselves gently, just as we are, right here in this breath. You see, when you love the one within, your entire inner garden flourishes. Every thought begins to soften. Every feeling begins to feel safe. Many people try to visualize blessings or manifest something beautiful, yet forget to plant those dreams in the soil of self-love. Without love, the soil becomes dry and hard. But when you begin to water your inner world with kindness, everything begins to grow with ease. It starts with approval, and not approval only when things go well, but also when they don't. When you forget something, when you make a mistake, when you fall short of your own expectations, that is the moment to be most loving. To place a hand over your heart and say, I still love you. That's powerful. That's healing. That's fertile soil for any dream. Try something with me now. If there's a mirror nearby, pause and look into it. If not, simply close your eyes and imagine looking into your own eyes. You don't need to force a smile, just look with presence and gently speak within. You are worthy of every blessing. I see you. I accept you. Even if it feels strange or hard at first, this moment plants a seed, and every seed needs time. The more you practice this, the stronger the roots of self-love grow. We often seek love outside, praise, appreciation, approval, but when it begins within, all outside love becomes a sweet bonus, not a desperate need, because you carry love within your very breath. There is nothing to prove. There is only something to remember, that you are enough. You always have been. You always will be. Think back to a moment where you were kind to yourself. Maybe you forgave yourself for missing something, or you paused instead of pushing through. Those little choices are not little at all. They change your life. They change your chemistry. They change how your heart beats, how your nervous system rests, how your immune system protects you. That's the mind-body connection. Every loving thought is medicine for the cells, and every harsh thought creates tension that the body tries to carry. So why not let that old criticism go? Why not take a new approach? Next time the mind wants to repeat a harsh story, simply whisper, "Thank you, but we're doing it differently now," and gently offer a new truth. "I'm learning, I'm healing, I am doing my best." These words may seem simple, but they are full of power. They calm the storms within and remind the body that safety is here. If you wish, keep a small journal close to your bed. Each night, write down one way you were kind to yourself, even if it's just, "I paused and breathed," even if it's, "I smiled at myself in the mirror for a second." These little steps build an inner sanctuary, a place where the critic cannot live because the atmosphere is too full of compassion. And when you begin to love yourself this way, you'll find that your visualizations become more vivid. Your desires begin to feel more possible. Why? Because your inner child, the part of you that needs safety and support, finally feels safe enough to dream, safe enough to imagine, safe enough to receive. That's what loving yourself does. It opens the door to life's blessings. It allows your subconscious mind to relax and your spiritual self to rise. You may have been taught that loving yourself is selfish, but truly, loving yourself is the most generous thing you can do. It allows you to show up for others with a full heart instead of running on empty. It creates space for your gifts to flow freely without fear or burnout. And it teaches the world how to love you by how you love yourself. Say with me now, "I deeply and completely love and accept myself. I am kind to myself through all things." Feel those words echo in your chest. Let them sit there like a warm blanket. Repeat them throughout your day while brushing your teeth, while walking, while waiting in line. They are not just phrases, they are medicine. And each time you say them, you are watering the garden within. Soon, you will see the flowers bloom. Now let's bring this love into a simple practice. Close your eyes for a moment. Place one hand over your heart and the other over your belly. Breathe in through your nose, slowly, and out through your mouth. As you breathe in, say silently, "I receive love." As you breathe out, say, "I give love to myself." Do this 3 times. Feel the hands rise and fall with your breath. Feel how your body responds to this kind attention. It softens, it opens, it thanks you. This is self-love in motion, not a task, not a performance, but a gentle, natural way of being. You are not broken, you are unfolding. You are not behind, you are becoming, and your loving gaze toward yourself helps you bloom with grace. Now that the soil is warm with love, let us begin to gently craft a new daily rhythm. Visualization is not meant to be a dramatic or grand performance. It is meant to be soft, short, and sincere. A simple invitation you send out with your heart. The universe does not respond to pressure. It responds to clarity wrapped in peace. Just like a letter sent in a calm hand is more likely to be read and received than one scribbled in panic. So think of your visualization as writing a gentle letter to life. Start with a relaxed body, whether seated, lying down, or even standing at the kitchen counter. Bring awareness to your breath. Slow it just slightly. Let the belly rise, then fall. Now, softly focus your attention on the area of the heart. You may place your hand there if it helps. This is where your soul often whispers. From this place, begin to see the vision of your desire. Don't worry about perfect details. Let the picture arrive naturally. It may be a home filled with sunlight, a peaceful body moving with ease, a joyful creative project in full bloom. Whatever your heart longs for, let it gently take shape. Use your senses if they come. What do you see? Hear? Feel? If it's quiet, that's okay too. Sometimes it's more of a feeling than an image. Trust it. All forms are valid. Let yourself experience the emotion of it as if it were happening now. That joy, that freedom, that comfort. It's not pretend. It's practice. And what we practice internally shows up externally. Now, after a few breaths with this vision, gently wrap it in gratitude. Picture it as a gift you've just received. Smile inwardly. Thank life, not to beg, but to say, yes, I welcome this. Gratitude is the key that unlocks every door. Gratitude closes the gap between wishing and receiving. It says, I trust the process. I trust the timing. This practice, done for even 2 to 5 minutes a day, is enough. No need to push, no need to force, just consistency and sincerity. To anchor this new habit into your day, pair it with something you already do. Perhaps you visualize quietly while sipping your morning tea, or during your daily walk, or just before sleep. These become quiet cues, reminding you that this small ritual creates large change. Life listens to steady signals, not to scattered noise. So choose a time and space that feels natural and return to it often. As you build this practice, say this affirmation, my vision is clear, life matches my clarity. Let the words fall gently from your lips or simply echo inside your heart. You are not commanding life. You are aligning with it. You are saying, I see what's possible and I believe I am ready. That belief is enough. That belief opens unseen doors. Over time, you will feel different, not because the outer world suddenly changed, but because your inner world is calm, focused, and full of love. Your daily practice will feel like a soft conversation with the universe, not loud, not rushed, but consistent, like waves returning to shore. You may begin to notice signs, small confirmations, unexpected help, ease where there was once resistance. These are the ripples of your new energy reaching out and life responding. Remember, you are not doing this alone. The universe is your silent partner. It watches, it listens, it aligns. When you show up with calm, open attention, the universe says, I can work with this. And it begins to do its part. It moves people, opportunities, and energy into place, all because you took a few quiet moments to hold a clear, loving picture in your heart. This is your new rhythm, gentle, grounded, true. With every quiet visualization, you place another stepping stone on the path to your fulfilled life. You don't need to know every step ahead, just the next one, and then the next. Trust that the road is forming beneath your feet, one breath, one picture, one kind moment at a time. And now, with your vision gently planted in the fertile soil of self-love, we come to the step that many find the hardest, letting go. Letting go is not about giving up. It is about trusting that life, in all its wisdom, knows the path even when you do not. So many times, people try to control every step, every outcome, every timeline. But control is a heavy burden. Trust is light. Trust breathes. You may be tempted to ask, when will it happen? That is the mind clinging to control. But the heart says, it will come. I am open. And that is the place we return to again and again. Release the need to figure it all out. Lay down the worry like a coat that's too heavy. You've worn it long enough. Now is the time to feel the fresh breeze of surrender. Try this small practice. Hold your hands out, palms facing up. Close your eyes. Picture your desire resting in your hands like a glowing orb of light. Now imagine gently lifting your hands and offering it to the sky, to life, to the universe. Whisper inside, I give this to you. I trust your timing. I trust your way. And then lower your hands and breathe. Letting go is not about doing nothing. It is about doing the inner work, then allowing the outer world to respond. The universe never sleeps. It is always in motion, arranging what is needed, but it cannot deliver what you won't release. It is like holding a kite string too tightly. Nothing can rise. But when you loosen your grip, the wind carries it higher. Patience is not waiting with frustration. It is waiting with presence. Each moment becomes a sacred pause, not a delay. You begin to understand that timing is part of the miracle. A flower blooms not when it wants to, but when it is ready. You too are blooming. Life is not punishing you by making you wait. Life is preparing the perfect place, the perfect support, the perfect version of what you asked for. Sometimes better than you imagined. In these quiet moments, affirm softly, I rest in divine timing, knowing all unfolds perfectly. Say it gently, say it slowly. Let it wrap around your heart like a warm shawl. Whenever you feel impatience rising, pause and breathe those words again. Let your nervous system hear the safety in those syllables. There is wisdom in pause. Stillness is not the absence of progress. It is part of progress, like dough rising in a warm bowl or waves gathering before they roll ashore. Things are happening even when they're not visible. Trust the invisible. Trust the quiet. Trust the space between effort and outcome. And while you trust, bring attention back to your body. It is the sacred home where all change begins. The body holds your thoughts, your hopes, your fears. It listens to every word you speak within, and it responds, not with logic, but with sensation. So when you think a fearful thought, the stomach tightens, the chest contracts. When you speak a loving truth, the breath flows easier, the face softens. This is how you know the body and mind are not separate. To care for your body is to care for your dream. Begin with a simple scan. Sit quietly and notice the crown of your head. Gently move your awareness down through your forehead, your eyes, your jaw. Release any tension you find. Send it out on your next exhale. Continue down, neck, shoulders, arms, hands, chest. Thank each part silently. Thank you for holding me. Thank you for carrying me. Move through the belly, the hips, the legs, the feet. Feel the ground beneath you. You are supported. You are safe. Add gentle movement when you feel stuck. Stretch your arms to the sky. Roll your shoulders slowly. Shake out your hands. Movement invites energy to flow, and energy creates momentum. Drink water as a blessing. Eat with awareness. Rest with permission. These are not luxuries. They are loving steps in the manifestation path. Every caring action toward your body tells life, I am ready to receive. I believe I'm worth it. And there are ways to align yourself gently every day, not grand gestures, just sweet, sacred micro moments that guide your energy. Begin with a gratitude breath. Breathe in and think of something simple that you are thankful for. A warm bed, a kind smile, the sun on your skin. Breathe out and say, thank you. One breath, one blessing. Bring awareness to textures and colors around you. Let your senses remind you that life is already beautiful. This presence pulls you out of fear and into now. Write pocket affirmations and place them where your eyes land often, on your mirror, in your wallet, on your phone. Words like, all is unfolding for me, or I am open to miracles. These small cues build a loving rhythm that your body and mind begin to trust. Stack your new practices with things you already do. While brushing your hair, say an affirmation. While waiting in line, picture your peaceful future. While washing dishes, bless your hands for the nourishment they help create. Life becomes a canvas of sacred repetition, painting your dream with invisible strokes. And when doubt visits, as it surely will, do not resist it. Doubt is not the enemy. It is simply a tired voice that forgot the truth. Sit with it. Place a hand on your chest and whisper, "I understand you." Then gently shift the focus to what is working. Perhaps someone reached out at just the right time. Perhaps a tiny idea appeared that moved you forward. These moments are not small. They are the signs. They are the whispers that say, "You're on the path." When you begin to notice synchronicities, like hearing a song that speaks your prayer or meeting someone who echoes your thought, know this: life is saying yes. Life is responding. Every inner alignment creates an outer ripple. You do not need to shout to be heard. You only need to be clear and calm. The universe is already listening. Say now, every synchronicity is proof that life and I are partners. Let that truth sink in. Let it remind you that you are not alone, not lost, not forgotten. You are seen, you are held, you are moving forward. And so we come to this moment, still, loving, full. You have remembered how to quiet the mind, how to see with the heart, how to love the self, how to release the grip, and how to let your body rest into the rhythm of life. This journey is not something to rush, it is something to live, one breath at a time, one quiet visualization at a time. And if you take away just one thing, let it be this: you do not have to force anything. Your desire is already known. Your vision has already been received. The more you love, the more you soften, the more you trust. Your dream begins to move toward you, not with noise, but with grace, not with stress, but with certainty. You are a powerful creator, not because you control, but because you align. You are a vessel of love, not because you do everything perfectly, but because you choose kindness again and again. Your willingness is enough. Your presence is enough. You are enough. So take this quiet knowing into your day. Let it walk beside you. Let it soften your edges. Let it sing to you when fear knocks. Let it be the anchor in the chaos. And know this: the universe is already working on your behalf, orchestrating every detail, placing every piece, writing a story far more beautiful than you can imagine. Say this with me now, softly, slowly, from your heart. I picture my highest good, release it with love, and welcome life's perfect unfolding. Again. I picture my highest good, release it with love, and welcome life's perfect unfolding. And once more, I picture my highest good, release it with love, and welcome life's perfect unfolding. Breathe, feel, smile. You are on your way, and life is walking with you always.